could end up being a kicker for Wake Forest.
Demon Deeks.
Team that we still hold in our minds pretty heavily after App State lost to them last year on a missed field goal. Two missed field goals, not just one. 6:46 to go, third quarter. 14-7, Cats leading. But now Richlands with all the momentum after the touchdown, one play after a block punt. This time they'll go straight handoff to Thomas, and this rejuvenated defense with a tackle in the backfield, a loss of 2. This Bearcat offense is going further backward in the second half than they have forward.
Yeah, all 4 snaps, or now 5th snap, the second half has pretty much been for negative yardage. Well, Rose had the
4 out of 5
8-yard run there to get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Third down and 18? So 6:16 on the clock. Second down and 12. Bearcats at their own 18-yard line as they get the play call in from the sideline. Lathrop puts the wide receiver right in motion in behind the slot. Under pressure, Jamie lobs one down the sideline, hits a wide open Stevie Thomas for the first down. Maybe the best pass play Jamie's had this season as he goes right down the sideline, right over the shoulder. Perfectly touched pass for about 25, 26 yards for the first down. Brought to you by BSN Sports in Bristol. Excellent job by Jamie there, taking out of the snap, rolling to his right. Stevie Thomas coming open out of the backfield just down this near sideline, lays it right over his shoulder. Big first down, and now the Cats trying to get something going. 1st and 10 from their own 45-yard line. So 27 yards on the completion there, and they run it Stevie left side, and Richlands able to stretch it out for a loss of 3. They've gotten to where now they're fighting off those blocks on the edges. He's wide, but Richlands swarming to the football and trying to get to the edge.
You wonder some feed Cats. We see early going third quarter. They played exceptionally well in that first half, but maybe coming off blocks a little bit quicker here. Not holding as they need to. Second down and 13. Lathrop drops back plenty of time, lobs one in the back corner over here on the numbers side at around the 30, just wide and out of the reach of Michael Bradley as it falls incomplete. 5:12 on the clock here in the third quarter. Richlands had double coverage there. Logan Alsizer and Jacob Hess both on coverage. Virginia High so far 7 negative plays here in this second half. Third down and 12. Lathrop waiting on the sideline call here from first-year offensive coordinator Andrew Belcher. Tough position here, third down and long. They'll go with the 3-wide package, 2 running backs in this set, but they're just as dangerous in the passing game as they'll hand it off. Rose up the middle, breaks free, and he's got room to run up past the 45, across the 50 to the 45, and over to the 40 on the other side. A nice run by Aaron Rose. They weren't expecting to run there on third down. And they were not. Good, big change of pace there, and if anything, they may have been expecting a sweep out to Stevie again to try to get the speed on the edge. They left the middle wide open. Aaron Rose, the big senior, taking it down on by far his best run of the night. 1st and 10, Cats. They get all the way down to the Richlands 39-yard line. 5:05 remaining in the third quarter. 14-7, Virginia High leads. Shotgun yet again for the Cats. 2 backs in this set. They'll hand off Thomas up the middle. He fights through a couple of tackles. Gets a 3-yard gain. Brings up second down and 7 as the Cats get down to the 37-yard line. Now the offense looking a little more like what we've seen in the first half. A few umbrellas popping up out there, so we're going to assume the rain starting to fall once again. We'll say a mist right now, slight mist. Aaron Rose, he's got 12 carries on the night so far for 48 yards. And he will take a break. Ratcliffe joins the backfield pair now as it makes up one half of that. Thomas to the right of Lathrop as Lathrop tries to put Bazale into motion. And Bazale moved, but the Bearcats will call timeout. The first of the second half.
So 2nd down and 7. The Bearcats burn a timeout as it didn't seem like they
some new personnel in there. Looked like Jamie knew what was supposed to be going on. Couldn't quite get the information out to the receivers out on the edge to get them where they needed to be. So Cats forced to burn a timeout, but good call by Coach Chris. You don't want to make a mistake here. 4 minutes. You got a good scoring drive going. 4 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Need to get back that touchdown you gave up to Richlands.
An important game here in the Southwest District. Not only is a second-place finish in district play on the line, but so is the 5 seed that is currently held by the Richlands Blue Tornado. The winner of this one will likely go to Grayson County next week for the first round of the playoff and avoid having to go to Graham. The loser will have to most likely do that. It'll be 2nd down and 7 after this timeout. And if you're Coach Belcher and this offense, you got to feel like everything right now you call, you're going to have some success with. Lathrop 4 for 6 for 94 yards so far. He's playing nicely here on his senior night. And, you know, Aaron doing what he's doing. Stevie with another big game. You've got plenty of threats that you can get the ball out to.
J.I. Burton now up 20-0 on Tommy Walker, that game in the third quarter.
2nd down and 7 after the timeout. 3 wide in the set. Lathrop drops back. Plenty of time as that offensive line holds up. He goes over the middle. Bradley makes the catch at the 15. Gets it down inside the 10-yard line. He threw it through on a rope in between 2 defenders to Bradley. And a nice catch. The sure-handed backup quarterback, Michael Bradley, in that wide receiver spot in the slot on the right side, makes the catch for about 20 yards for the first down.
Into the State Line Motors red zone. State Line Motors view their entire inventory online at StatelineMotorsVA.com. 1st and 10 Cats. Call it 1st and goal, Cats, from the 9-yard line.
Shotgun yet again, as that was also a BSN Sports first down as Thomas takes it inside, gets 2 more, brings it down inside to the 6-yard line. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 6. Again, the State Line Motors red zone trip here for the Bearcats, their 2nd trip of the night. 3:40 on the clock here in the third quarter. Leading by 7, 14-7 over the Richlands Blue Tornado. Lathrop trying to get everybody lined up correctly. They move Bradley from the right side slot to the left. As now they're getting the play call in. Thomas the last one to get it. 2nd down and goal from the 6. They hand off Rose. He is still up at the 5-yard line before being pushed back. So he'll get 2 yards just about and get it to the 5-yard line for what's going to be a crucial 3rd down and goal from the 5.
Yeah, you hope you can shake your – don't want your red zone woes to continue here. Really need at least a score of some type. A field goal will work, but you'd really love to have a touchdown right here coming up on 2.5 minutes remaining in the third quarter, up 14-7.
Rose and Thomas in the backfield for this crucial 3rd down and goal from the 5. They fake the handoff. Lathrop rolls out right side under pressure, and he gets sacked. The one thing you couldn't do in that situation was take a sack, and Lathrop goes back for a loss of about 13, maybe 14 yards on the play.
Boy, you'd like to think your senior quarterback would not make a mistake like that. It almost takes you out of field goal range here.
Well, it does.
Force you to have to go for it.
And they will go for it here on 4th, and you could just see the coaches just in frustration on the sideline watching Jamie take that sack. That's one of those, if you don't see it early, you just got to get rid of it. You're not going to be able to make a play running backwards. Doesn't matter how much time you try to buy.
Just not a heads-up play there at all. Balance on the offense so far at this point. Aaron Rose, 13 carries. Stevie Thomas, 14 carries.
But it's 4th down and goal from the 21-yard line, and Lathrop's going to try to make up for it with the run, and he gets out wide inside the 10, but he's brought down inside the 5
down to the
at
2.
the 3-yard line. A nice run by Jamie from the 21. He got 18 yards on the play, but it will be a turnover on downs, as that's a crucial mistake there, as you said, by the senior quarterback.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely one thing you could not do there was take that big loss, and they're going to talk to him about it here as he comes to the sideline. That was big. Really needed points right there. So you're going to need your defense to step up. You've got them pinned back. This will be Richlands' worst starting position of the ball game, but they'll take it by not giving up any points there. It'll be 1st and 10 from their own 3-yard line.
Especially with the Bearcat offense on the 5-yard line before that big loss.
Red zone woes continue.
And we have a misalignment there. Richlands ran out too many onto the field. A rare mistake there by those guys. They'll have to burn their first time out of the second half. Let's take a break. 14-7, Cats lead it here in the third quarter. 1:37 to go.
Adopting a new pet is a rewarding experience. And Shelter Pets makes super pets. Your new best friend will steal your heart, bring you happiness, and enrich your life for years to come. You can make a difference in the life of an animal. Adopt and bring home a Shelter Pet today. To find out more, visit theshelterpetproject.org. This message has been brought to you by the Humane Society of the United States, Maddie's Fund, and the Ad Council.
You're listening to Virginia High Bearcat football on Spreaker Radio.
Welcome back to Bearcat Radio's coverage of Virginia High football here on the final week of the regular season. And this matchup features the Richlands Blue Tornado against the Cats. Richlands will have to start this drive from their own 3-yard line after the Cats were stopped on 4th and goal. Richlands trails by a touchdown, 14-7. We'll see if the defense can come up with a big stop here and try to keep the field position battle in line.
9th offensive drive of the game for Richlands. They're going to fumble the ball at the end zone.
And he tosses it forward. There was a receiver in the vicinity. And we actually are going to get a call here that the ball might have been down.
Should be a safety.
Coach Christ and everyone on this side signaling safety. The snap was high.
He tossed the ball out while he was on his way down in the end zone. That should definitely be 2 points. They're going to say no. They're going to give him the incomplete pass on that. Oh, man.
Was there a receiver in the area?
There was not.
So it will end up being an incomplete pass. 2nd down and 10 from their own 3-yard line. So a big break there for Richlands in the one that there was. There had to have been deemed a receiver in the area because he was not out of the pocket and that he was at that spot. I mean, it's sort of tough to see the intent of him actually trying to get that completed, but we've seen plenty of those little forward passes before.
Statistician Kevin Cordman saying the halfback was there.
They were running up the middle that time, and a big pop applied. Cooper gobbled, and Aaron Rose dissected that play down to the correct gap and put a big hit that time on Brown.
No gain. All right. Cat defense, here we go.
3rd down and 10. Richlands at their own 3 still. See if we can get a stop here. It'll be a big stop after the mix-up there on the offensive side. See what you opt to do, too, if you're Richlands. What play calls are available for you this far backed up. Bearcats will bring a little bit of heat and throw it out wide. And the pass is incomplete. Joseph Kennedy on the coverage. Was covering Colton Medley that time. And
again, our
pass
3
too far to the right.
Yeah, our 3 down linemen just forced that early pass by the quarterback. There was really no time for anybody to get in position to catch that ball. So now you got the kicker with the big foot, but he's going to be punting this thing with his heels on the back of the back of his end zone.
And Davidson sneaking out from the sideline to receive this punt. Again, Davidson with the
and
cast
hopefully
on
the
left
official
hand.
back there will be watching his foot because look at him. He's lining up right on that. He's hilling that back line in the end zone.
And he's got a little bit of wind aiding him right now. Snap is a bit low. The Cats do get pressure. It's not the best punt. Davidson will pull up on it wisely, and the ball will be downed at the 46-yard line, and that's where the Bearcats will start with the ball here.
Richlands with 3 negative plays, and we got some jawing going on out in the middle of the field now. Officials quick out there to break it up.
So 1st and 10 Bearcats after the missed opportunity last time. Look to take advantage here. The main thing is the defense got the stop, didn't give up any big plays.
Yeah, maybe that missed red zone opportunity doesn't hurt you too bad if you can get some points here.